wider. So here the leading edge radius is more, here leading edge radius is less. Okay, then we have the chord line. Chord line is very simple. Chord line is the line, direct line, straight line that connects the leading edge and the trailing edge. So leading edge and trailing edge is called the chord line. And there is something called camber line or the mean camber line. So what is mean camber line? Mean camber line is the curved line which is equidistant from upper surface and bottom surface. That means you see this yellow line or mean chord line, the distance from the upper surface and the distance from the lower surface is equal. So that is why it is called mean camber line. Okay, so here is the maximum thickness area. So maximum thickness is what? The maximum thickness is where the distance from the chord line to the upper surface distance is maximum. So that's why the thickness area is maximum. Okay, that's it. Only the terminologies are important, are required. Now we need something called angle of attack. This is very important. So before understanding angle of attack, we have to understand relative airflow. What is relative airflow? We know airflow, but what is relative airflow? Say if this is your if this is your aircraft, this is the wing, pilot sits here, this is tail, this is your aircraft. Now when your aircraft is flying this direction, the airflow is coming from opposite direction, because if it is still air, so air is, let's say, still or it is flowing, but as the aeroplane is moving, the airflow is coming from the opposite direction. Now the airflow has a direction also. The airflow, let's see, the airflow can come like this, the airflow can come like this. Okay, the airflow can come like this. So the direction of the airflow is very, very important. Now when the aircraft is flying this path, we call it the aircraft flight path, the path the aeroplane is following. Okay, and the direction of the airflow is like this. This is the direction of the airflow. And why we call it relative airflow? Because relative airflow, because the airflow direction changes with speed. This is a little bit deeper concept, but you can understand this way. If the speed of the air or the speed of the aeroplane increases, the angle of or the direction of the airflow is increasing like this. Okay, so to a particular speed, the direction of the airflow, we call it as the relative airflow. Now the relative airflow, okay, now this is the direction of the relative airflow, and this is the chord line. The angle between the chord line and the relative airflow is called angle of attack. Okay, this is called angle of attack and it is noted as alpha. So what is angle of attack? Angle of attack is the angle between relative airflow and the chord line of the wing. Okay, so what is chord line? Chord line we already discussed here. Chord line, the line, direct line that connects the leading edge and trailing edge. So this is the wing chord line, this is the wing, this is actually the wing cross section area. Remember that pen, we cut the pen cross section area like this, the cross section area wing, and the green line is the chord line, and this angle is called the angle of attack. Now this angle of attack is important because the higher the angle of attack, the more lift will be produced. This is called lift. We'll see that later. So in this page we have to understand two things.